It begins with a sound, a whisper carried on a wind that has traveled for 1,000 miles. This wind knows no borders, no cities, no human clamor. It speaks a language older than any we have ever written. Here, in the heart of Central Asia, the land itself seems to breathe. The air is thin and sharp, filled with the scent of wild herbs and ancient earth. Something is watching from the high ridges. We cannot see it, but we can feel its presence. A silent observer, perfectly camouflaged against the rock and snow. The mystery of this place is not in what you see, but in what you sense is just beyond your sight. The first light of dawn spills over the horizon like liquid gold. It touches the peaks of the Tian Shan, the celestial mountains. They rise like jagged teeth against a pale, waking sky. The silence is profound, broken only by the gentle sigh of the wind as it weaves through the alpine meadows below. This is a world painted in broad, epic strokes. Vast canvases of green and grey stretch to the edge of sight. Every rock and every blade of grass seems placed with an ancient purpose. Here, one feels impossibly small, a fleeting visitor in a kingdom of giants that has stood for millennia, indifferent to the passing of ages. A shadow moves across the valley floor. It is swift and silent, a marmot perhaps, emerging from its burrow to greet the morning sun. It stands on its hind legs, a tiny sentinel in an immense landscape. Its sharp whistle cuts through the air, a brief, urgent call that echoes and then fades. This is the pulse of the wild, a rhythm of vigilance and survival. The land is not empty. It is teeming with life that has adapted to its harsh, beautiful extremes. Each creature plays its part in a delicate, interconnected web, a story of endurance written into the very fabric of the mountains. As the sun climbs higher, the landscape reveals its true scale. The valleys are not just valleys, they are immense troughs carved by glaciers long since vanished. The mountains are not just mountains, they are a fortress of stone and ice that guards the secrets of this land. We have come here to listen, to watch, and to understand. To witness the lives that unfold in this remote sanctuary. The air hums with an unseen energy, a promise of discovery. The journey into the heart of Kyrgyzstan is a journey into a world that time seems to have forgotten. A place where nature's voice is the only one that truly matters. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more breathtaking adventures and hidden gems from around the world. Join us as we continue to explore the wonders that await. Deep within a basin cradled by snow-dusted peaks lies a sight that defies belief. It is a lake of impossible blue. The local people call it Issyk-Kul, the hot lake, because its saline waters never freeze, even in the depths of winter. It is an immense body of water, the second largest mountain lake in the world. Looking across its surface is like staring into the sky. The colors shift from sapphire to turquoise, reflecting the moods of the heavens above. The water is so clear that one can see stones resting on the bottom many meters below. It is an ancient, serene presence in the heart of the mountains. The shoreline is a quiet place. Reeds whisper as the wind passes through them. The rhythmic lapping of small waves against the pebble beach is the only sound. There is a profound sense of peace here. It is a place for contemplation, a place to feel the immense scale of geological time. The lake has been here for millions of years, a silent witness to the rising of the mountains and the coming and going of ice ages. It holds stories within its depths, tales of ancient cities now submerged, and of the nomadic peoples who have watered their herds at its edge for countless generations. Further from the shore, the water becomes a deep, mysterious navy. This lake is over 600 meters deep in places. What lies in those dark, cold depths remains largely a mystery. It is a world without light, a realm of immense pressure and silence. Legends speak of lost treasures and forgotten civilizations hidden beneath the surface. While science seeks to explain its origins, the lake retains an aura of magic. It is more than just water, it is the eye of the landscape, reflecting the heavens and holding the secrets of the earth in its profound, silent gaze. As evening approaches, the colors intensify. The setting sun paints the sky in shades of orange and pink, and the lake mirrors this celestial fire. The mountains become dark silhouettes against the vibrant backdrop. The air grows cool. A sense of stillness descends deeper than before. The day's life retreats, and the stars begin to appear, first one by one, then in a glittering cascade. Here, far from the lights of any city, The Milky Way arches across the sky, its reflection shimmering on the dark, placid surface of Issyk-Kul. It is a moment of pure, unadulterated wonder. High on the rocky slopes, where the air is thin and vegetation is sparse, lives one of the most elusive creatures on Earth, the snow leopard. It is a ghost of the mountains, a master of camouflage. Its thick, smoky grey coat, patterned with dark rosettes, allows it to blend seamlessly with the scree and rock. To see one is a rare privilege, a fleeting glimpse into a life of solitude and stealth. These magnificent cats are perfectly adapted to this extreme environment. Their large fur-covered paws act as snowshoes, and their long, thick tails provide balance and warmth. The life of a snow leopard is one of constant challenge. They roam vast territories, often covering many miles in a single night in search of prey. Their primary food source is the ibex, a wild goat with magnificent, curved horns. Hunting in this terrain requires incredible strength, patience, and agility. The leopard will stalk its prey for hours, using every rock and ridge for cover before launching a breathtakingly swift and powerful attack. It is a dramatic dance of predator and prey, a fundamental act of survival played out on the roof of the world. We watch from a distance as a herd of ibex moves cautiously across a high ridge. They are magnificent animals, powerful and sure-footed. The males, with their heavy, scimitar-like horns, are ever vigilant, scanning the slopes for any sign of danger. They are aware of the unseen predator that shares their mountain home. Every gust of wind, every dislodged stone could signal its presence. This constant tension is a part of life here. It is a landscape shaped by watchfulness, where survival depends on keen senses and a deep understanding of the environment. The snow leopard is more than just an apex predator. It is a symbol of the wild, untamed spirit of these mountains. Its presence indicates a healthy ecosystem, a complete food chain. For the local people, it is a creature of legend, a sacred and powerful guardian of the high peaks. Protecting these animals and their fragile habitat is a critical task. Their survival is intrinsically linked to the health of the entire mountain range. As long as the ghost of the mountains still roams these ridges, there is hope for this wild and beautiful part of our planet. The history of this land is not written in books, but etched into the very rock. In valleys sheltered from the harshest winds, we find ancient petroglyphs. These are images carved into the dark, sun-baked surfaces of boulders thousands of years ago. They are a window into a forgotten world. The artists depicted what was important to them: scenes of the hunt, images of ibex with exaggerated horns, and mysterious symbols whose meanings are now lost to time. These simple, elegant lines connect us directly to the people who lived here in the distant past. Running a hand over the cool, smooth surface of the stone, one can almost feel the presence of the artist. What were they thinking as they chipped away at the rock? Were they recording a successful hunt, performing a ritual to ensure future success, or simply capturing the beauty of the world around them? The carvings show a deep reverence for the animals that sustain them. The ibex, in particular, is a recurring motif, often depicted with a grace and power that suggests it was a sacred animal. These stone galleries are silent monuments to a way of life intrinsically connected to the natural world. These ancient artworks are found throughout the mountains, often in open-air galleries that feel like natural temples. One of the largest is at Cholponata, near the shore of Issyk-Kul. Here, thousands of stones bear the marks of ancient hands. Some carvings depict hunters with bows and arrows, while others show snow leopards, wolves, and deer. There are even images that appear to show tamed animals, suggesting the early stages of pastoralism. It is a sprawling, complex record of human history, preserved for millennia under the vast Central Asian sky. These echoes in the stone remind us that we are not the first to be awestruck by this landscape. Humans have been drawn to these mountains for thousands of years, finding shelter, sustenance, and inspiration here. The petroglyphs are a testament to our enduring relationship with the wild. They speak of a time when the boundary between the human world and the natural world was much thinner. As we stand before these ancient images, we are reminded of the long, unbroken thread of life that runs through this land, connecting the distant past to the living present. From the glaciers of the high peaks, life-giving water begins its long journey downwards. It starts as a trickle, a bead of meltwater catching the sun. Soon, trickles join to form streams, and streams merge to become powerful, roaring rivers. The sound is immense. It is the sound of the mountains themselves being ground down, carried away, particle by particle. The water is milky white, filled with fine glacial silt, evidence of its erosive power. These rivers are the arteries of Kyrgyzstan, carrying water and nutrients to the valleys below, allowing life to flourish. The river carves its path through the landscape with relentless force. It tumbles over waterfalls, rushes through narrow gorges, and meanders across wide open plains. Its song changes with the terrain. In the canyons, it is a deafening roar that echoes off the stone walls. In the valleys, it becomes a gentle murmur, a constant, soothing presence. The water is cold, shockingly so, a reminder of its origins in the frozen heart of the mountains. It shapes the land, creating fertile floodplains and lush meadows where grasses grow thick and green. These green corridors of life attract a host of animals. Herds of wild horses, descendants of those domesticated by nomadic peoples, come to the river's edge to drink. Their coats shine in the sun as they graze peacefully on the rich vegetation. Birds flock to the riverbanks, their calls adding to the symphony of sounds. Dippers, small, intrepid birds, can be seen bobbing on rocks in the middle of the fastest flowing currents, diving into the icy water in search of insects. The river is a magnet for life, a vibrant hub of activity in the vast landscape. Following the river is like following the story of the land itself. It shows how the highest, most inhospitable peaks are connected to the most fertile and gentle valleys. It demonstrates the power of water to create and sustain life. As we watch the current flow endlessly onward, we are reminded of the constant cycles of nature. The melting of the snow, the flow of the river, the growth of the grass. It is all part of a single, magnificent process. The river's song is the song of life itself, a powerful and eternal melody that defines this remarkable land. On the vast, treeless steppes, a unique partnership exists between human and bird. For centuries, the nomadic peoples of Kyrgyzstan have practiced the art of eagle hunting. This is not a sport, but a deep, symbiotic relationship built on trust and mutual respect. The hunters, known as berkuchi, work with golden eagles, one of the world's most powerful raptors. These magnificent birds, with wingspans of over 2 meters, are not trained in the conventional sense. They are partners. The relationship begins when the bird is young, and a profound bond is formed that can last for decades. To witness a hunt is to witness something ancient and primal. The berkuchi, often on horseback and dressed in traditional fur hats and robes, rides to a high vantage point overlooking the plains. The eagle sits calmly on his gloved arm, its hooded eyes missing nothing. When prey, such as a fox or a hare, is spotted, the hunter removes the hood. The eagle's gaze becomes incredibly intense. With a powerful thrust of its legs, it launches into the air, its great wings catching the wind. It soars for a moment, circling high above, a dark shape against the immense sky. The descent is breathtakingly fast. The eagle folds its wings and dives, a feathered missile, hurtling towards the earth. Its focus is absolute. The chase is a dramatic display of speed and agility, a dance between predator and prey. The eagle's power is awesome, its talons capable of bringing down animals much larger than itself. After the catch, the hunter rewards his partner, reinforcing the bond between them. This is not about domination, it is about cooperation. The eagle provides food and fur, and in return, the hunter provides care and companionship. This ancient tradition is more than just a method of hunting. It is a vital part of Kyrgyzstan's cultural heritage. It represents a deep understanding of and respect for the natural world. The skills of the berkuchi are passed down from generation to generation, a living link to the nomadic past. In a world that is rapidly changing, this enduring partnership between human and eagle is a powerful reminder of a different way of living, a life lived in close harmony with the rhythms of nature and the wild creatures that share the land. Our journey through Kyrgyzstan is drawing to a close, but the impressions of this land will remain forever. It is a place that gets under your skin. The sheer scale of the landscape has a way of recalibrating your perspective. The problems and pressures of the modern world seem to shrink and fade away in the face of such immense, timeless beauty. There is a purity here, an honesty in the stark lines of the mountains, the clear water of the lakes, and the vast open sky. It is a land that does not pretend to be anything other than what it is: wild, powerful, and magnificent. We have seen a world governed by the ancient laws of nature. We have felt the presence of the elusive snow leopard, heard the song of the glacial rivers, and witnessed the incredible bond between a hunter and his eagle. These are not just isolated moments of wonder. They are threads in a rich and complex tapestry of life. Every element is connected, from the smallest insect to the highest peak. To spend time here is to be reminded of our own place within this intricate web, as a part of nature, not apart from it. The silence of the mountains is something that stays with you. It is not an absence of sound, but a presence. It is filled with the whisper of the wind, the distant call of a bird, and the beating of your own heart. In this silence, there is space to think, to feel, and simply to be. The land itself seems to breathe, inhaling the starlight and exhaling the morning mist. It is a living, breathing entity, and to walk upon it is to feel its pulse beneath your feet. It is a humbling and profoundly moving experience. Kyrgyzstan is a land of secrets and surprises, a hidden gem in the heart of Asia. It challenges the body, but it nourishes the soul. It asks for respect, and in return, it offers a sense of wonder that is increasingly rare in our world. As we leave, we carry with us not just memories of stunning landscapes, but a renewed appreciation for the wild places that still exist on our planet. This is a land that whispers to the soul, and its message is one of endurance, beauty, and the enduring power of the natural world.